Welcome back, Immaculations. I hope you did enjoy your lunch break. And I also hope na yung diniscuss kanina ni Sir, eh, magamit natin even tapos na yung discussion. So, anyway, to start our afternoon session, may I remind you lang po sa iilan nating mga rules and regulations habang nasa gitna po tayo ng discussion. Next po. Okay. Okay. So, good afternoon din po din pala sa mga teachers natin, such as si Sir Jom, na andito po. Good afternoon po, sir. Okay. Here are some reminders na dapat tandaan ng bawat isa. So, first, please turn your mic in mute while the discussion is ongoing. Second, everyone should participate. This is shared learning environment. No lurking in the cyberspace background. Then lastly, if you do have questions, wait until the presenter gives allotted time for questioning. So, wait lang po natin, katulad lang rin po nung kanina, no? Sa morning session, wait lang po natin yung ibibigay po na oras. The next. So, handa na ba kayo para malaman kung sino yung magiging speaker natin for today? I hope you're excited kung sino siya. So, first of all, she is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Public Administration at Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Valenzuela. She graduated cum laude. She worked before as legal assistant at Central Legal Department of Vista Land and Lifescapes Incorporated for almost 5 years. She accomplished her post-baccalaureate degree at University of Santo Tomas as Scholar of Philippine Business for Education and Australian Government and recognized as top 9 academic achievers among 119 scholars. She is currently taking her graduate studies in National College of Public Administration at University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. She is also a licensed professional teacher, a member of senior high school faculty, and assistant coordinator. So, here is Miss Jalisa Prestosa, our speaker for today's afternoon session. Miss Jalisa, the floor is yours.
Hello, good afternoon. So this is the second topic for our day one webinar series, and I hope you can able to apply this topic sa hindi lang dahil nga sinabi ko kanina, hindi lang para makapag-comply, but as well as ma-improve or magamit ninyo ito sa pang-araw-araw ninyong pamumuhay because time, no? Let me ask somebody from this room sa participants natin. How much or how do you value your time? Sige nga, before I discuss further about the time management, how do you value your time? Tatawag ako Meron bang gusto mag-volunteer? You can also chat your answer sa ating chat box. I hope you can hear me well. Kung mahina ako, you can also notify me kung hindi nyo ka naiintindihan. Ayan. I would like to call on, ayan, sige, merong nag-volunteer. Sige, Mika Ronquillo.
Mina-manage ko po yung time ko na mas inuuna ko po yung mas importante kaysa po sa less important. Parang mas pina-priority ko po yung mas need muna kaysa sa hindi po gaanong kahalaga ganun po.
Okay. You have mentioned about importante or important things to do. No, later on, we'll also discuss about it. What about si Soriano, John Paul?
Ginagawa ko sa oras ko po, ini-schedule by schedule ko po yung gagawin ko po para po hindi po masayang yung oras na meron sa isang
Okay. But, okay, so that's how you value your time. So what about Julian Villagracia?
I manage my time for my family, for my friends, and especially for my basketball, for my free time.
So you do this. I mean, you have your sports in basketball. Sige, thank you for that, Julian. Sige, De La Cruz, Geraldine.
Mina-manage ko po yung oras ko sa pagtitinda.
Again, parang nawala ata connection ni Geraldine. I'll get back to you. What about Kyle? Kyle?
Mina-manage ko yung oras ko sa pagtitinda.
Alright. Okay, sige. Thank you for that, Geraldine. Are you an entrepreneur? I mean, nagsa-sideline ka ba, Geraldine? De La Cruz? While studying, you do parang selling ng items? Tama ba? Sige, babalikan kita, Geraldine. Kyle? Roque?
Mas inuuna ko po yung mga bagay na kakakitaan ko.
Practicality. Okay, for Kyle. Sige, last one. I'd like to call on Nicole.
Binavalue ko po yung time management po kasi din po umiikot yung, kumbaga po yung everyday routine mo po kumbaga sa ganitong oras, ganito yung gagawin mo, yung hati-hati po ganun.
Okay. So, you have your own terms how to value your time. No? Magkakaiba naman din tayo dyan. No, some people are asking, no, like for example, on my part, they usually ask me how I do manage my time dahil ang dami kong pinagkakaabalahan sa buhay, no? So, this is not only applicable to those people with a lot of schedule, but also to you, lalo na kayo mga estudyante kayo. At ngayon, napakadaming distractions, di ba? Nasa bahay tayo, pero ang hirap makapag-focus kasi ang daming distraction. Now, the challenge there, how are you going to manage your time properly? No? Now, let's continue. Next slide, please.
Okay, bunso.
Ayan. Now, sino dito yung nagkakaroon ng struggle pagdating sa time management? Yung nahihirapan kang i-manage? I mean, do you experience a challenge? Lalo na ngayong pandemic, di ba? Parang ang hirap kung ikukumpara doon sa normal nating buhay nung wala pang pandemya. How are you going to go back to previous slide, please? So, sino dito yung mga nihihirapan? Sige nga, patingin ng inyong mga, ayan. So, 5, ayan, 6. So, there are a lot of, ayan, umaangat pa, no? 11, yan. So, marami. Okay. Sige, my question here is, bakit kayo nahihirapan sa pag-manage ng oras? Sige. I would like to call on Mariela. Bakit ka nag-struggle sa pag-manage ng oras mo ngayon? Mariela? Miranda?
Kapag po ma'am, kunwari po, na minsan po kasi naaano po ako sa cellphone. Medyo matagal po yung na-spend kong time. And minsan po kapag nagpupuyat po, ganun.
Usually, sa inyong generation, anong oras kayo natutulog? Divine is 3 or 4. What about Maika? Ikaw? Anong oras ka natutulog?
Ano po, 8 po.
8 ng gabi?
Opo, gabi po.
Wow. So that's good for you. 8 ng gabi kasi that's healthy. So maybe ito yung inyong orientation sa family ninyo na yung yung healthy routine na early ang tulog, no? Unlike, no, I know for sure hindi ako nag-iisa. There are also times that I usually sleep late na, no? Lalo na kapag ang daming trabahong dapat tapusin or especially on my studies as well. Yan, depende sa oras kapag may ginagawa. And sabi ni Mika. You can also chat your answer, ha? So let's have an interactive discussion kasi I also want to learn from your experience. Bibi kasi syempre that's your generation. You also have your own terms of managing your time. So, lalo na ngayon, how are you going to compare your time management nung normal pa ang sitwasyon natin? How are you going to compare? Anybody who would like to share? Sige. Sige, Cypher, Manapat.
Back then po, ma'am, when there's no COVID pandemic, normal time po na natutulog ang people like us, especially student, is maaga, with around 9 or 10. Because tomorrow po kasi may pasok na noon. So, since we are in the middle of pandemic, students right now or all of the people right now are totally not that healthy, especially sa pagtulog din po, no? Others are nagpupuyat ng 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. And sobrang puyat of gadgets po. And that is the difference between the normal and the new normal.
Yeah, kasi we are all stuck sa ating bahay and then ang outlet natin is to look on our gadgets. Imagine if the pandemic happened na wala pa tayong technology, 'di ba? How are we paano ba tayo magde-deal sa sitwasyon if walang technology, right? So, but magkaiba naman din kasi talaga ang panahon, no? Magkakaiba tayo ng mga nakagisnan, ano? So, we have a lot of struggles talaga sa pagmamanage ng time. Now, next slide. I would like to ask you sa chat box, no? And even dun sa mga nanonood sa ating live stream sa Facebook, you can also chat your rate, how busy you are. Sige nga. Are you a busy person? Rate yourself from 1 to 10. Okay? I saw here 10, 7, 6, 9, 8, 10, 4, 5, 8, 7, 5, 11. Mayroong 11, 8, 7, 5, 3. Mga hindi masyadong busy. 6. Okay. Ayan. So magkakaiba tayo ng, ng kabisihan sa buhay. So iba may over 10 ang rating. So sobrang dami ng ginagawa. I would like to know bakit anong sa inyong batch ngayon bilang mga estudyante, why is it you rate yourself 11 or 10? Sige nga, I would like to know yung mga nagsumagot. May mga sumagot kanina. I saw 11 eh. May sumagot dito ng 11. Who's that person? Sige nga, you can unmute your mic.
Maybe because ma'am kasi syempre po yung ilan po sa amin is meron pong mga part-time jobs at the same time for
Alright.
them to help their parents po.
Sino dito, aside sa part-time job, aside sa pag-aaral, meron ka pang organization na kinabibilangan outside the school? Can you raise your hand? I would like to see. Sino yung talagang may pinagkakaabalahan ka pa aside sa pag-aaral mo, naghahanap buhay ka, no? Sino ba? Yan, I saw hands from here dito sa ating sa Zoom, ano? Ayan. So, ngayon, no, may iba sa inyo sinasamantala yung pagkakataon na makapag part-time job. Kasi maluwag ang schedule, sayang ang kita, at capable naman na kayo makapag-work, no? Which is also good. But, how are we going to recognize yung pagiging productive ba sa pagiging busy, no? Later on, we'll also discuss that. Sayang ipon. Tama naman din kasi, sayang ipon eh. Lalo na ngayon, maluwag ang schedule nyo, right? So, bakasyon, no? At kahit nung nag-online class pa tayo, nung meron kayong class previous SEM, di ba? Some of you are doing also part-time job kasi nga maluwag naman ang schedule, di ba? So, next slide, please. Ayan. When you wake up in the morning, anong usually ginagawa naman ninyo? How you started your day? Paano kayo nagsisimula? I want you to chat the number muna, no? Mag-base muna tayo dito sa papakita kong slide. Next slide, please. Ayan. Sino kayo dito? Letter A. Pagkamulat, cellphone agad. Sige nga, chat nyo dyan. Sino kayo dyan? Letter B. Pagkamulat, exercise agad. Siyempre, hilamos muna, no? Hindi naman, may mga, baka iba dyan, naglalaway pa. Letter C, breakfast. Before workout, may ganun naman. Letter D, TikTok. Sino ba dito, pagkamulat pa lang, TikTok agad? B and C. So far, wala pa naman sumasagot ng D. But majority, ayan, sige, you can also input pa yung answer ninyo. Majority, additional na choice. Letter E daw, ML. A and B po, C. Wala naman dito pagmulat TikTok agad. Meron kasing iba, like for example, may sibling, pagka nakarinig ng tunog ng TikTok, automatic sayaw. Alam mo 'yon? Ayun, pagka bigla lang ako nagpatugtog ng music, mga gulat ako, siya nakaupo lang bigla na sumasayaw. Nakaupo ka lang pero sumasayaw na. So we have a different task when we wake up in the morning. Iba majority talaga cellphone. Wala po bang tulala? sabi niya, Maturan, wala po bang tulala po bago gising kasi, actually, that's healthy, no? Yung pagmulat natin, parang magmumuni-muni ka muna. That's healthy daw, sabi ng ibang professionals na kilala ko pagdating sa ganyang usapin, ano? Healthy daw yon. Kasi kahit ako din naman, pagkagising sa umaga, alam mo yun, matutulala ka, parang magre-reflect ka. Of course, pray, 'di ba? Magpe-pray muna. But, sana, no, later on, matulungan kayo ng ibibigay kong tips. Kasi since most of you, ang sinagot letter A, cellphone agad, 'di ba? Cellphone agad ang pagmulat. Check agad kung nag-chat na siya. Check agad kung nag-reply ba doon sa inyong chat kagabi. Or yung check kung nag-reply na ba siya doon sa chat nyong last week pa. Ginost na pala kayo. Huwag na umasa, di ba? Huwag mo na papuyatan yan. Napuyat ka na nga, pagising mo, cellphone na naman. So, respect yourself as well. Hilamos muna F. O, tulog ulit. Yung pagmulat, gagamitin ng cellphone, patayin ng snooze, hanggang sa naubos na yung oras mo kakasnooze, So, yan. Iba-iba tayo ng ginagawa pagising pa lang sa umaga. Okay? Next. Yan na. Nakikita ko na sino dito ang majority talaga cellphone. Kasi ito yung nakagisnan nyo technology talaga. But, if you would look back doon, kung magtatanong kayo sa mga ate at kuya nyo or tito at tita ninyo, makikita nyo doon na iba talaga din yung living before nung wala pang technology. Na pagkamulat sa umaga, ligpit ng higaan, syempre magagalit ang nanay mo, may kulambu pa yan. Magliligpit ng hinigaan. So, ligpit mo yung kulambu, ang pinaka nakakainis pa doon na iligpit yung kulambu talaga kasi ang hirap niyang itupi. I don't know kung naabutan niyo yung paggamit ng kulambu anong mga panahon na yung wala pang technology. Now, this time, I would also like to ask, what are your distractions? Parang, what are your distractions? I'm sorry, kulang ng Arno. What are your distractions? Kindly chat nga sa inyong sa ating Zoom chat at dun sa mga nanonood din sa ating live streaming. Ano yung mga distractions ninyo? Whether material things or emotional. So, meron dito sumagot na overthink. Meron chismosang kapitbahay daw. Ayan, parang umaga pa lang, yung imbis na makapag-focus ka sa ginagawa mo, sa pag-aaral mo, pero naririnig mo yung chismis ng kapitbahay, hindi ka na makapag-focus. Iba naman sabi nila yung manok, aso, crush, nako, Patrick, sino bang crush yan? COD, daydreaming. Daydreaming, actually, that's also healthy. Hindi lang siya healthy kung buong araw ka nagda-daydream. SOCMED, Cellphone. Daily problems in life. Ceremony, ma'am. All right. So, you have a lot of distractions. May baby sister. Iba sa inyo, tao ang distraction. Yung iba naman is material things. Videoke ng kapitbahay na wala sa tono. Sino, ano pa? Iba-iba. Iba-iba na yung distractions. K-drama. Alright. So, you have a lot of distractions, lalo na kapag nag-aaral kayo. Okay? Next slide. I could relate to that, no? Because I am also experiencing it. Now, kanina tinanong ko kayo, how do you value your time? Now, this time, I would like to ask, what are the words na pwede nyong i-connect sa time management? Do you have any terminologies or kapag sinabing time management, ito agad una mong naiisip? Sige nga.
Ma'am,
Yes? Go.
control po.
Again?
Control po.
Control. Ano pa?
Deadline po.
Again? Deadline?
Ma'am, ako po.
Responsibility.
Limit, ma'am.
Alright.
Ma'am,
Sabi-
needs versus wants.
Needs versus wants. Okay?
Schedule, ma'am.
Goals. Schedule. Yan, mapag-uusapan din natin yan. Responsibility. Alright. Balance. Organize. Productive.
Planning.
Planning.
Sinamanage
Okay.
yung oras.
Goals. Focus. Procrastination. Alright. Now, let's define what is the meaning of time management. Okay? Definitely, you have your overview. What is the meaning of time management? But, how does professional or other people would define the time management? Now, as you can see, just only remember these two terms, planning and controlling. So, kapag sinabi nating time management, it is how you plan and control your time. Paano mo ba siya gagamitin? How are you going to spend your time wisely? 'Di ba? Paano mo siya gagamitin doon sa makabuluhang bagay? Are you going to waste your time on nonsense things? Or are you going to spend your time sa bagay na makakapagpa-improve sa inyo? Think about it, no? So, you just remember those two words, no? Planning and controlling. That's very important, lalo na ang planning. Sabi nga ng iba, if you don't plan, ano yung kasabihan na yon? No, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. Something like that. No, may mga kasabihan patungkol sa ganyan. So, planning and controlling. Time management. Next slide, please. Now, you had mentioned a while ago, productivity, productive, busy. Tinanong ko kayo, ano ba paano nyo i-rate ang sarili ninyo kung kayo ay busy person? Some of you have answered 11, 1, 2, 3. Now, ano ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Anyone? Ano ba pag sinabi nating busy? Ano ba pag sinabi nating productive? These are two different terms aside sa spelling. Ano ang pagkakaiba nito? Sige nga. Anyone? Okay, idea, go.
So, for me po, yung productive, ito po yung mga bagay na mas nakakatulong sa atin, hindi lang po about sa pang-entertain sa sarili natin. Kasi po, feeling ko po kapag yung busy po is pwede po tayong maging busy, kunwari po sa mga social medias, sa panonood, something like that po na nakakatulong more on for entertainment purposes. Then yung productivity or yung pagiging productive naman po, just like po siguro yung exercise, yung malaking na itutulong po sa atin bilang tao.
Okay. That's a good point, no? What about, sige, I'd like to hear also your answer. Meron dito gustong magsumagot. Si Jaymar, Anshata.
For me, ma'am, being busy is about working harder, while being productive is about working smarter, ma'am.
Okay, that could be also. What about Chloe?
For me po, being busy is you have many things to do, but productive is you have many things to do, but you will see the product of what you did po.
Now, which one is better? Being busy or being productive?
Being productive po, because you will see what you work hard for po.
Okay. What about the others? Type nyo nga dito sa chat box natin, which one is better? Being busy or being productive? Okay. Sabi ni Chloe, productive. Productive. Most of you agree that being productive is much better than being busy. So ano bang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Okay? So next slide please. Let's identify, no? Kasi sometimes we mistakenly use the term busy over yung pagiging productive natin, no? So pag sinabi nating busy, these are the difference ha, busy and productivity. Pag sinabi nating busy, you do the frantic work, no? Paano ba pag sinabi nating frantic work over the other one, the productive one? No, yung pagkakaiba kasi nila, no? Ano bang idea nyo pag sinabi natin na frantic? Isa, may idea na kayo, focused. What about being frantic? Anyone? Sige, you can unmute your mic if you have your idea. Frantic meaning. Ano? It has something to do with your emotion, no? Some people, like for example, sa mga kakilala kong professional, you are doing your work with anxiety, hindi ka relaxed, no? You have parang kang aligaga ba, no? Unlike when you are being productive, you are focused to what you are doing. Yun lang. Yun lang ang pinagkakaabalahan mo, no? So that's the difference. Okay? So that's the frantic, and then on the other hand, productive is being focused on your work, dun sa ginagawa ninyo sa pag-aaral ninyo. Now, how do you focus on your study? Paano kayo nagpo-focus kapag nag-aaral kayo? In your generation, how do you do yung pagpo-focus? Sige nga. Sige, I would like to hear another voice. Si Jade, Alba. Alba? How do you focus in what you do, and lalo na sa pag-aaral? Can you hear me, Jade? Sige, what about Kyle? How do you focus? Paano ka nagpo-focus sa pag-aaral? Diyan ka pa ba, Kyle? What about Sai? Ayan, Kyle. Paano ka nagpo-focus sa pag-aaral?
Ano ma'am, ine-enjoy ko lang ma'am. Hindi ko masyadong ine-stress yung sarili ko. Hindi ko lahat ng bagay ma'am, ginagawa ko lang easy. Hindi ko masyadong pinapera yung sarili ko. Mas iniintindi ko sa pinakamadaling paraan.
Okay. What about Tayag? Thank you for that, Kyle.
Thank you ma'am.
Kyle. Kyle. Si Tayag pala, I'm sorry. According to Tayag, sineset aside ko po yung mga distractions ko para makafocus po ako sa gagawin ko po na importante. Okay. If you are using a phone, mayroong application sa phone na parang focused mode. Kung kayo ay gumagamit ng Xiaomi, no? If you are Xiaomi user, let me give you a tip, no? Sa mga gumagamit ng Android phone, meron silang feature na you can set your applications in focus mode. Meaning to say, kapag naka-focus mode siya, hindi magkakaroon ng notification. Kasi minsan, nakaka-distract or nakaka-out of focus kapag biglang may nagno-notif. Diba, halimbawa, umilaw lang yung cellphone mo. Tapos may nag-chat, tumunog. Hindi mo mapigilan sarili mo na tignan ng cellphone. So, technically, ma-out of focus ka because of your gadget. Or anong best thing? Itago mo cellphone mo. While you are doing your work, ilayo mo sa'yo. No? Ma'am, paano sa laptop? Meron din akong, social media. Sa laptop, meron din siyang application na pwedeng i-limit yung inyong paggamit ng social media. If you are using Google Chrome, meron diyang extension na pwedeng i-download para malimit kayo doon sa paggamit ng mga social media. Parang kusa siyang mag-go-off. I-explore niyo yung Google Chrome extension, meron doon. No? So that's how you focus in your generation, So what about the next one? Give away attention to anything while the other one reserve attention for important things. Kanina may nagbanggit, parang inuna nyo kung ano yung mas importante at yung siniset aside nyo kung alin yung hindi naman ganun ka-importante na pwede namang makapaghintay at magawa mamaya. So, technically, you can consider yourself there as productive kasi you reserve your attention, your focus on doing those important things on your to-do list. No? Mamaya mapag-usapan din natin yung to-do list. Now, while on the busy aspect, you give away attention to anything. Parang kung alam mo 'yon, yung katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, parang kapag meron kang napansin diyan, yung ginagawa mo minsan maiiwanan mo na, no? Na out of yung attention mo dun sa talagang dapat mong gawin, sa importante mong dapat na gawin, no? And then when we talk about busy, you do the multitasking. So, sabi nila, no, though wala naman itong pag-aaral na nagpapatunay na ang babae ay mas magaling sa multitasking kaysa sa lalaki, pero kung mag-observe kayo ito ay based lang naman sa aking experiences that most of my friends who are guys, they can't do multitasking. Unlike ang mga babae. Pansinin yung mga nanay natin. 'Di ba? Ang mga nanay natin, magaling talaga mag-multitask yan. Pero kapag ka sa lalaki, minsan kapag ka halimbawa naglalaro lang, they can't pay an attention when you are talking. When you are doing, kapag meron kang pinapakita sa kanya, tapos meron siyang ginagawa. And even if you ask them a question, eto pansin ko lang this is based on my observation. But again, wala naman studies na sinasabi ko dito na nagpapatunay na ang babae mas magaling sa multitasking. But this is just based on my observation. So sa mga lalaki, pansinin niyo, pag nagtanong ka ng sunod-sunod na questions, ang sasagutin lang nila dyan isa. Pansinin niyo yan ha. This is just based on my observation sa mga kaibigan kong lalaki. They can't answer each question ng isahan. So mag-adjust ka girls. Mag-adjust tayo girls, no? So may mga ganyan ngang mga ganyan ngang biruan na parang sabi nila you adjust doon sa kakayanan ng lalaki kasi they can't do multitask. But multitasking sometimes is not healthy. Akala mo madami ka naka-accomplish pero hindi, marami ka lang ginagawa pero ang tanong natapos mo ba 'yung lahat? 'Di ba? So you just make yourself na doing those tasks nang sabay-sabay pero the question is, does it give you the quality work na sabay-sabay mong ginagawa 'yon? No? So yung focus mo hiwa-hiwalay, no? While being productive, you focus on a single task. Okay? So, halimbawa, ang ginagawa mo ngayon is your essay. Halimbawa, ang focus nyo ngayon is umattend ng webinar at hindi makipagtsikahan sa Zoom nang hindi ko nababasa kasi may private dyan or nakikipagtsikahan kayo sa Messenger. I know for sure ginagawa nyo yun, di ba? So, your focus, no? Halimbawa, pag sinabi natin, again, going back to being focused on a single task, your task today is to listen. Okay? To accomplish the day 1 webinar. But you are also doing other tasks on the other. That's you just make yourself busy but not productive, no? So, focus on single task, then after niyan, pag natapos mo na isang task, proceed ka dun sa isa. No? Hindi siya dapat sabay-sabay to make yourself or consider yourself as productive. Okay? Next, continuously do shallow task. Ano ba yung mga shallow tasks? Ito yung mga maliliit na bagay lang na, alam mo yun, na without, may maliliit na bagay, do matter. Kasi sabi nga nila, kahit maliit na bagay yan, isama mo sa to-do list mo. No, isasama pa rin daw sa to-do list. But, ito ay connected pa rin sa multitasking. Yung mga maliliit na bagay na hindi mo naman siya tuluyan na natatapos, no? There is no output, no? Unlike this one, again, this is again connected doon sa focus on single task. Naka-batch by batch. I-group mo yung mga magkakasama. Like for example, this is what I do sometimes, no? Inuuna ko kung alin yung mga mabilis tapusin. Minsan naman, inuuna ko kung ano yung matagal gawin. Depende kasi sa situation, no? So, depende rin sa inyo. Alin yung mas effective. Paano nyo matatapos or ma-accomplish yung task. Now, most importantly, the last one. Ang busy person, they say yes by default. Sometimes I am guilty on this one. No? Minsan nga tinatawag nila akong kalat Karen kasi kapag may mag-aya, I usually say yes, 'di ba? Nang lalabas ng ganito, kasi bihira lang ako mag-say no. Unlike pag when sinabi natin productive, you slowly say yes or no. Pag-iisipan mo muna. No? Pag-iisipan mo muna kasi you have to consider things. Ano ba yung mga gagawin mo sa bahay nyo or may iba ka pang gagawin sa mga organization mo outside your institution, outside sa bahay nyo na pinag-iisipan. Alay kasi dito sa BC, no? Sometimes dito guilty ako dyan. I'm still trying to conquer that yung pag-say no ng, ng hindi ka guilty. Sometimes kasi ang kahinaan ng mga taong yung yes lang ng yes, kalad ka rin ba, ay they feel guilty sometimes kapag they say no. No? Which is hindi naman dapat. No? Kapag ka nag-say ka ng no, bakit ka magigilty? So that's one of my weakness and I admit that and I am still on the process of conquering that kind of weakness. All right? Now next slide. I would like to show you this video, no? Ayan. I don't know kung may ganito kayong kaibigan, no? But let's watch this video clip. Paki-optimize na lang yan, nak. Thank you.
Have you seen Sophie's dog?
Alright. I don't know kung nag-gets nyo ba yung video? Sino yung guilty dyan? Yung OTW ang ibig sabihin is on the water pala. Na yung kanina ka pa naghihintay pero yung kaibigan mo, napakatagal. Yung tumanda ka na't lahat-lahat hanggang ngayon late pa rin. Sino yung may ganyan kaibigan? O sino dito yung ganun sa inyo? Pero wala nga amin, di ba? Wala nga amin. So you can proceed to the next slide. You know what? Next slide na. Ayan. Sige, while we are waiting for the slide, ayan. If ikaw ay mainipin, no, if offensive yun sa part mo kapag may kaibigan ka hindi marunong mag-value ng time mo. Kasi lalo na kapag tumatanda na kayo, di ba? Tapos hanggang ngayon, late pa rin. Ang usapan nyo, 1:00, darating 3:00. No? Kaya minsan kapag ganyan, may ganyan din akong kaibigan, ang set namin ng oras sa kanya is, kung sa aming magkakaibigan na hindi late, sa amin ay 1:00. Sa kanya, 11:00. Kasi laging late. So, hindi niya alam yon. Kasi in-expect na namin, darating siya 2 hours. But that is not good, no? That's not good. Hindi siya, nakakatawa isipin. Pero if you are working na sa, alam mo, seryosohang bagay, yung ganung klase ng behavior is not acceptable. No? So, pwedeng sabihin niyo, mahal niyo yung kaibigan niyo, but not all the time. Let that person grow na kailangan mabago niya yung sarili niya doon sa sa pagiging late. We're talking about the time management here. So, you have to be sensitive din sa oras ng ibang tao. Kasi malay ba natin na yung taong pinaglaanan ka ng oras, may isinet aside siya para lang makasama ka. Tapos ikaw naman, late. Kung hindi ka late, ilang oras kang 'di ba? Or hindi ka pa sumipot or mo 'yun? Yung mga dahilan na traffic talaga. Okay, no? Yung on the way mo is nagbibihis ka pa lang. Yung mga false hope ba natin sa naghihintay sa atin, ano? Huwag ganon. Ayan, Sir Jom daw tulog pa. So, what happens kapag meron tayong poor time management? Okay, so unahin muna natin ano ba yung effect sa atin kapag meron tayong poor time management. Number 1, poor workflow. Okay? Ang bagal ng usad. 'Di ba? Napakabagal ng usad, hindi ka makatapos ng dapat mong gawin kasi hindi ka marunong mag-manage ng time mo. Like for example, if you condition yourself na tatapusin mo yung essay ngayon or tatapusin mo yung journal mo sa immersion. Eh kaso may TikTok, no? Merong Twitter, merong Instagram, merong Facebook. Yung hindi ka natatapos bitawan ng cellphone mo hangga't hindi mo na-check lahat ng notifications mo. particularly yung TikTok, recently I try to install the TikTok dahil natuwa ako dun sa isang coach, si Coach Laika, kasi ang galing niya magturo. So, finalo ko siya sa TikTok. But aside from that, nakakaubos pala talaga siya ng oras. Imagine na manonood ka lang. Manonood ka lang ng mga videos doon, ng mga educational clip at saka yung mga comedy. Alam mo yon, maliliit lang na oras pero hindi mo mamalayan ilang oras na pala nagugugol mo kakanood lang sa TikTok. No, parang 2 hours, 3 hours na tinatagal mo doon. So dahil doon, muna ka na natapos. 'Di ba? Hindi ka na nakatapos ng essay mo, hindi ka nakatapos ng dapat mong gawin, hindi ka na nakapaghugas ng plato. So sometimes maglilinis ka ng bahay, naubos ang oras mo kakahanap ng sound trip na dapat paglinis mo ng bahay. May ganon. 'Di ba? So, ang bagal, hindi ka makatapos. What after the poor workflow, ano pa yung isang effect kapag hindi tayo marunong mag-manage ng time natin? The wasted time. Ang daming nasayang na oras na dapat meron kang na-accomplish. Diba? Sabi nga nila, time is gold. But if you waste your time, it can't be back. Diba? Hindi mo na maibabalik ang oras. Hindi ka babalik sa pupunan ng sinapupunan ng nanay mo ang mga nasayang mong panahon. No? So, wasted time. No? Then, another effect. Ano pa yung mangyayari if you have your poor time management? Loss of control. No? You are losing of control. Halimbawa, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Sa school, nung face-to-face pa, no? Ito nangyayari din naman talaga kahit ako din, in my experience, nung nag-work na ako. Sa mga estudyante, halimbawa nasa school na kayo, gumagawa ka, nagre-review ka. Pero once na dinaldal ka ng katabi mo, at ikaw naman din si madaldal at in-entertain mo din yung chismosa mong kaklase, you lose your control na at hindi mo na mapigilan at nakipagchismisan ka na rin sa kaklase mo. 'Di ba? Wala ka nang natapos. 'Di ba? Even also in work, no? Sometimes if you are doing something on your laptop, accomplishing your work, syempre kapag kaibigan mo ang mga kasama mo, so sometimes, 'di ba, mas parang mauuna din minsan yung yung kwentuhan kasi minsan lang magkita, no? Something like that, no? Wala nang control. As if you witness or if nakita niyo yung sa Facebook na parang kumalat na meme, yung estudyante, parang naglagay na siya ng sa likuran niya, parang sa may upuan, na wag akong kausapin. Parang something like that. I don't know kung nakita niyo yun. Iba naman naglalagay sa pintuan nila ng do not disturb, parang I'm at work or I'm studying or I'm reviewing or wag akong utusan. Lalo na ngayon, di ba? Lalo na ngayon, you lose your control, you lose your focus kapag nakalagitnaan ng klase, bigla kang inutusan ng parents mo. Nagkaklase, no? So, ayan, yung hirap natin sa online distance learning. Next, please. Ano pang implication ng poor time management? I have mentioned this one kanina. Poor quality of work. Lalo na kapag nag-multitask ka. Di ba? When you are doing multitasking, no? Hindi mo napapansin yung quality of work mo is hindi maganda. Isa sa mga natutunan ko sa spiritual director namin ay kung gagawin mong isang bagay, gawin mo na ng mahusay. Kasi kung hindi mo daw gagawin ng mahusay, ay wag mo na lang daw gawin. So isa-isa yun sa mga tumimo sa isip ko nung narinig ko yun sa aming spiritual director na oo nga naman, kung gagawin mo yung isang bagay, ibuhos mo na yung best mo, no? Do it with passion and love so that you can have a quality of work. No? Ganun din sa pag-aaral ninyo. 'Di ba sometimes you feel pressure on me na mataas ang standards ko pagdating sa mga output ninyo sa performance tasks because I want you to exceed beyond your limitations. So meron pa kayong ibubuga na hindi lang kayo hanggang dyan. And sometimes when I give you evaluation, don't take it sometimes na parang something personal because if you hear some feedback, very important. Kapag nakarinig kayo ng feedback doon sa ginagawa ninyo, ibig sabihin, meron kang ibubuga pa. No? Yun naman din ang karaniwan na tinuturo ko sa inyo when we do our proper lesson, our discussion, when I ask you to do something or to perform your performance task, huwag kayong makontento na hanggang dyan na lang kayo. Huwag kayong makontento dun sa poor quality of your work, na okay na yan, may ma-submit lang, may maipasa lang. Huwag kayong makakontento sa ganun. Kasi kapag nakasanayan niyo yan, madadala niyo siya hanggang naghahanap buhay kayo. No, paano kapag naka-encounter kayo ng mga boss na mas mataas talaga expectation at ipapahiya kayo because of your poor quality of work? Kaya niyong dalhin yun, di ba? So, there's nothing wrong with doing those things beyond your limitation. Kasi baka akala nyo lang hanggang dyan na kayo pero meron pa pala kayong ibubuga. Okay? Next, what happens is poor reputation. Ano ba pag sinabi nating reputation? Reputasyon ba? Sabi nila sa Tagalog. You lose your reputation kasi nawawala ng tiwala sa iyo ang tao. Halimbawa, no? When people are asking you to do something about, halimbawa sa organization, no? Pinagkatiwalaan kang gawin yung organization, pero dahil ikaw ay hindi marunong mag-manage ng oras mo at nade-delay yung mga ginagawa mo, therefore, mawawala ng tiwala sa iyo yung, nagbigay ng, yung pinagkatiwalaan kayo, parang at the end of the day, malulus yun eh. Malulus yung tiwala na binigay sa'yo because of the delays. What happened ba? Ano ba nangyari? But sometimes you have to ask also the person kung bakit nagde-delay. Baka meron ding pinagdadaanan. No? So, it's important din yung proper communication. So, ito yung mga effect. Ito yung mga implication ng poor time management. Okay? So, again, going back, ano-ano yun? Poor reputation, poor quality of work, ano pa? Poor workflow. What are the
Self-control.
All right, and then the last one? What's
Poor
the other one?
reputation.
Okay, so now, paano ninyo malalagpasan yung ganung klase or mako-conquer yung poor time management ninyo? So here are the tips. Ano ba yung mga ways for an effective management of your time? Number 1, set goals correctly. Okay? When setting your goals, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, when setting your goals, you have to consider this mnemonic. Itong mnemonic na to, SMART. Sino nakakaalam dito ng ibig sabihin ng SMART? Alam ko natuturo din to sa research eh. Is there anybody here may idea ng ibig sabihin ng SMART? Sige, I saw hands sa ating participants. Sige, Jaisel. Ano ibig sabihin ng S? S lang. Jaisel? Jaisel, are you there? Eliza?
Specific po.
All right. S stands for specific. M. Samantha, Sunga.
Measurable po.
Okay. What about A? Juliana.
Achievable po.
Okay. R?
Realistic.
Realistic. And what about the letter T?
Time bound.
Again?
Time bound.
Time bound. All right, the time bound. So this 5 letters, time bound or timely, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. So when you are setting your goals, it should be specific. Hindi siya dapat general, no? Specific. You have to set your goals. Ano ba yung gusto mong, halimbawa, paano ba magsaset ng specific na goal? Gusto kong maka 100 kay Ma'am Jel. So, mahirap yun, ano? Gusto mong maka 100 kay Ma'am Jel. Alam niyo mahirap maka 100 sa akin. Letter M. Mahirap magpa-exam si Ma'am Jel eh. Letter M, measurable, no? Measurable, nasusukat. Attainable, is it possible ba? No? Possible ba siyang mangyari? No? Is it attainable? Relevant. Is it relevant to you? And then timely. Okay, napapanahon. So set your goals. Okay? Those are uh, uh, things that you have to consider. SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. What about the next one? Prioritize wisely. What is the difference between urgent and important? Remember, you have mentioned kanina important, pero wala pa akong narinig kanina nagbanggit ng urgent. Ano bang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Paano pag sinabi kong, oh, urgent to? Urgent to. Aliyah, kailangan mo tong gawin. Paano pag sinabi kong, this is important, you need to accomplish this one. What's the difference of those two? Sige, Aliyah, Cabrera, ano pagkakaiba ng dalawa?
Yung sa pagkakaintindi ko po, ma'am, yung urgent po, ma'am, is may inaano po na deadline. Tapos yung, ano po yung isa?
Important.
Tapos yung important po, ma'am, is parang pina-prioritize mo po.
Pina-prioritize.
Opo, yung specific na task po na yun.
Okay. Sige. What about, sige, let's consider your answer as well. What about Rebalios, Tresha?
Yung important po, need po siya. Tapos yung urgent po, may specific time.
Mm-hmm. May time, something to do with time. Sige, Mariela.
Yung urgent po, ma'am, kinakailangan na po siyang ipasa. Tapos yung important po, importante po siya.
Aha. Sige, what about Cypher?
Yung urgent naman po, ma'am, it means it needs on time. Like for example, sinabi niya po na dapat, I need your answer right urgently. So it means hindi na po dapat ipagpabukas o ipagpamaya. Right now, dapat po ayusin din agad. So yung important naman po, meaning po ng important, my own opinion po. Important po is that is one of the most important things po na gagawin niya. Like for example, you are going to give a tips or sample po sa kinakausap niya na sinasabi niya po, mas importante to, huwag mong kakalimutan to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sige, last, Patricia, Francisco.
Ano po, ma'am, para po sa akin, yung urgent po is parang biglaan siya. So, kailangan maipasa siya right away.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yung important naman po is may allotted time siya to do para mabilis magawa siya ng maayos po. Parang ganun po.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pag sinabi natin urgent, okay, what you have answered are right naman, no? Because you answered it based on your experience as well, no? Kapag sinabi natin urgent, yes, it has something to do with the deadline. Kailangan na. It requires your immediate attention. You have to prioritize that. Okay? You have to prioritize that over other things. Kasi kailangan na. Unlike pag sinabi natin important, it does not require with the deadline, no? Wala siyang deadline. Importante siya, mahalaga siya, but makakapaghintay. No? Unlike yung urgent, kapag sinabing urgent, kailangan itong unahin mo. Kasi kailangan na. No? They are important. Yung isa naman, they are important because of the impact that they can have on a person's life. It has something to do with the value naman. No? So, that is the difference nung dalawa. Ngayon, I have another question. Ano naman ang pagkakaiba ng important but not urgent? At saka ng urgent but not important. Sige nga. Important but not urgent. Urgent but not important. What is the difference of those two? Based na sa binigay kong definition. Sige, sige, yan. Okay. I saw some answers here dito. Urgent. Okay, ito yung kanina. Sabi ni Kate, Urgent is something that you need to do ASAP. On the other hand, important is something that you need to accomplish with the quality of it or much better of it. That's a good point. Paano naman yung sinabi ko kanina? Urgent but not important, and important but not urgent.
Ma'am, idea lang po.
Okay.
Wala po kasi akong raise hand eh. So, yung urgent but not important, for me po, yung idea ko po dun is that, kumbaga, yung urgent na yon, yung pinapagawa na task na yon is maybe pinapagawa lang sa atin ng boss natin or kailangan na kailangan siya. So, kailangan natin siyang i-prioritize kasi nga merong ibibigay sa atin na time, na allotted time. And then sa ano naman po sa important but not urgent. So, even mahaba-haba or matagal-tagal man natin matapos yung isang gawain, as long as na may sabi nyo nga po kasi yung important is may malaking matutulong or may malaking impact sa atin as a person. So maybe po kahit po mabagal or yung process po is mabagal, as long as na important po yun, andun pa rin po yung essence nun.
Okay, that's a good point. Important but not urgent, you decide kailan mo gagawin yung task. Ikaw mag-aalat kailan mo siya gagawin. Pero pag sinabi natin urgent but not important, you do it immediately, no? Or you sometimes delegate the task to other people if that is possible, something like that. Now, the other one is, not urgent and not important. You set aside this na pwede mo siyang gawin, ipagpaliban na kasi hindi naman siya urgent, hindi naman siya importante. O kumbaga, it is a matter of spending your time or prioritizing wisely on your daily task sa kada araw. No? Lalo na kapag nag-start na ulit ang klase natin. What are the things that you need to consider urgent and important? Classify ninyo. If you consider your studies as urgent and you need to pass those requirements na kailangan ipasa kasi may sinet na deadline ang teacher ninyo or ang professor ninyo, that's urgent. No? That now you can also categorize other things as important. Like for example, you have your other agenda na hindi kasama doon sa kasi ang syempre sa pag-aaral niyo talagang technically meron niyang deadline eh. But you also have important things to do na hindi niyo naman kailangan gawin agad. Now, classify niya siya. That's how you prioritize wisely. And another thing is that, this one, I always teach this to young people, yung scheduling your priorities and prioritizing your schedule. Ano bang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Schedule your priorities while schedule your priorities is better than prioritizing your schedule. Ano ba yung difference ng dalawa? Any idea? Have you ever encountered that? I don't know if I have mentioned this one to you nung sa philosophy natin, but I usually emphasize this to people, especially to the young ones. Schedule your priorities rather than prioritizing your schedule. Ano kayang idea nyo doon? Is there anyone here na merong idea? Schedule your priorities. Urgent but not important, you can reschedule, according to Nicole. Okay, here's the tip. Scheduling your priorities is better than prioritizing your schedule because, tagalogin natin, marami tayong priorities sa buhay, tama? Pwede kayong mag-name. O, isipin nyo ano-ano ba yung mga priorities nyo sa buhay. Ilista ninyo. Okay? Ilista nyo ano ba yung top 1 priority ninyo, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Ngayon, kapag meron ka ng listahan ng priorities mo, then that is the time that you have to schedule that. Like for example, let me give you a situation. On my case, let me share my experience. I have my different priorities. Number 1, my family. No. Number 1, God. Second, my family. Third, my career. Fourth, my personal growth. 5, my friends. So I have my top 5 priorities. Now, paano ko sila i-schedule? You get my point? Ito yung scheduling your priorities. Number 1, God. So, this is my principle in life kasi that in everything I do it kumbaga pagbabalik no? Pagbabalik ng blessing niya sa akin, no? That's why I do it with passion and love sa lahat ng ginagawa ko. So, everything I do it with passion and love. So, dahil isa siya sa priority ko, technically kapag ka Sunday, that is a schedule sa pagsaserve ko. No, pwedeng morning. Like for example, morning. Ngayon, part of my priorities as well is my family. Since Sunday is family day as well, I can spend my time after my serve. No? After ko ng serve, I have my time for my family naman. That's the second one. Ano pa yung sinabi kong priority? Yung aking career. So dahil naghahanap buhay ako, I am a teacher by profession, may schedule. So halimbawa, like for example dito, ang schedule namin MWF. I am required to report Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So naka-schedule siya. Yung career ko ng Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Ano pa? Yung pag-aaral ko. Di ba nag-aaral ako ng aking graduate studies, master's degree. So, I have my schedule as well. So, pag nag-enroll kasi, makikita naman namin doon, pwede kami mamili ng schedule. Naka-schedule siya ng Wednesday night. So, ang Wednesday night ko, that is schedule for my work and my studies. Okay? Ngayon, friends. How do I spend my time with my friends? Because I really value my friends, most especially those who can understand me deeply. So, normally naman kasi talaga, bihira ako mag-no sa mga kaibigan ko as long as pasok siya sa schedule. Pwede ko siya na-schedule after the work. That could be naman. Normally, after ano yan, mga 6 onward, 6 p.m. Yan, pwede akong mag-alat ng oras sa mga kaibigan ko. Hanging out, no, lalabas, no, kung kakain, saglit, or catching up, online, Zoom, no, ganyan. Kaso nga lang, minsan nasusobrahan sa sobrang dami ng kwento, maabot minsan ng madaling araw, sobrang catch up, no, minsan maabot kami 3:00, ng 2:00, mga ganyan na sobrang kwentuhan dahil ang daming kwento, no, kamustahan, something like that. So, ganun. Same with you, I hope you can also apply that one. Ilista niyo yung priorities nyo. You know? Lista nyo, kung may love life kayo, o lista nyo, sige, kasama nyo sa priorities nyo. As long as your partner knows your priorities. Halimbawa, hindi siya on top sa lahat ng priorities mo, hindi siya number 1. Dapat, may intindihan nyo yun, na schedule nyo eh. So, that's better rather than prioritizing your schedule. No? Yung pagpa-prioritize kasi ng schedule, that is, mas better kasing nauna. At least yun, naka-organize. Unlike this one, prioritizing your schedule, you only look what is available, 'di ba? You only look what is available on your calendar, but you are not after the priorities, 'di ba? So ganun ang pagkakaiba nila. Yung isa you're after the calendar, mga vacancy mo, unlike yung isa, naka-schedule lahat para ma-accomplish mo ano ba yung mga dapat mong ma-accomplish dun sa mga priorities. Okay? Schedule your priorities. Next slide please. Okay. Set time limit. Okay? So, in everything you do, this is also effective for you to accomplish your task by setting time limit. Wala namang problema kung gagamit kayo ng social media in the middle of your task as long as you can consider that as your break. Halimbawa, you can allot a time sa pagbabrowse sa social media ng 15 minutes. After that, balik ka na ulit sa work. Set ka ng time limit. Kumbaga, ikaw gumagawa ng sarili mong deadline sa mga to-do list mo na dapat by 10 a.m. tapos na ako. Dapat by 6 p.m. nakatapos na ako ng essay ko. Dapat by 7 p.m. nakapag-dinner na ako. Sino gumagawa na ganun dito? Yung parang meron kang sinusunod na timeline mo kada araw. Ayan. So I saw hands here, no? May gumagawa na parang pagising mo sa umaga, meron ka na nakaplat na schedule. May time limit siya. Ultimo, paghuhugas mo ng mukha, paghuhugas ng mukha, paghilamos ng mukha. Paghilamos ng mukha, paghuhugas ng plato, paglilinis, dapat tapos ka na by that time. that is something that is also katulad dun sa pag-schedule ng priorities. Meron kang time limit. Hindi naman yung pinipressure mo yung sarili mo, pero you are just organizing yourself. Which is the last one, no? Now, yung yung sumunod, take a break between tasks. Okay? So, iba kasi ganito naman nangyayari, no? When you are in the middle of your work, it's very important na focus, syempre focus, but do not forget to take a break. Break ka muna. Anong hindi maganda minsan sa break? Minsan, mas mahaba yung oras ng break kaysa sa tinrabaho. Meron kasing principle na parang on your whole day of work or sa kada oras ng paggawa mo or kada araw, you have to take at least 20-minute break. Kaso ang nangyayari, hindi. Ganito nangyayari sa iba, kaya wala na-accomplish. 20 minutes work. The rest of the day, pahinga. So, wala ka talaga matatapos doon, di ba? So, balik na rin natin. Okay? 20 minutes lang ang break. No? Magano ka, timpla ka ng kape, mag-snack ka, no? Browse ka saglit sa social media mo. Then, after 20 minutes, back to work na. Para ma-accomplish mo yung mga task mo. And tip lang din, ano? Do you know that while working, it's healthy na meron kayong nakikitang iba, lalo na ngayon naka-online tayo. Particularly yung mga colors. Okay? Anong mabibigay ko sa inyong tip? I don't know if this will work also for you, no? Kapag magdamag kayo nakatutok sa laptop at sa cellphone niyo because of the online classes, sa break niyo punta kayo or dapat maglagay kayo dyan sa kwarto niyo ng something green. Pwedeng yung kortina niyo green, or basta meron kayong makita na green. Why? Kasi yung color ng green, it is parang a stimulus na nag-generate to calm your mind para ma-relax yung sarili ninyo. Kasi ninyo, no, yung mga stress sa work, ang takbuhan nila nature. 'Di ba? Pupunta ng dagat. Yeah, effective. Yes, that's effective. Pupunta ng dagat, mamumundo. Kasi that's the time na para makakahinga ka. May makita kang ibang bagay. So, kung subsob kayo sa pag-aaral ninyo, after you study, lakad kayo, take a walk. Lalo na sa mga mapuno, no? Hanap kayo ng something na green, no? Yung may makikita kayong iba, hinga muna, no? Hinga muna for a moment. There's nothing wrong with taking a break shortly. Okay? So, para ma-relax ulit yung mind, yung ma-refresh ba. Effective yon, no? So, wag lang too much green. Baka kasi sa too much green, sobrang na-relax na kayo, hindi na kayo nakagawa. No? So, that's the importance of taking a break. Sabi ni Aliyah, effective daw. That's working. I mean, yung ganyang klase sa akin kasi gumagana. No, I take a walk, I look around, ikot-ikot kayo sa bahay nyo, kahit maliit lang yan. O makakatulong yun sa inyo para makapag-refresh ulit. Okay? Then the last one for an effective management is organize yourself. Who among you are using planner? Bumili lang po ako ng planner, hindi ko ginamit. Or are you using planner? Mahilig mag-plot ng mga gagawin, yung pinaplat pati yung birthday ng barkada, pinaplat yung anniversary ng boyfriend, ng partner, na nakalagay sa calendar, lahat ng gagawin. Ayan. That's a stepping stone for you to organize yourself. Okay? Bili kayo ng planner. Actually, meron naman yan na bibili mga tag 25 pesos lang eh. Paplat nyo lang doon. Mga gagawin ninyo for the whole year, ano yung mga plano ninyo, di ba? It's a good way to organize yourself. And meron ding isa, no, yung calendar. Yung nabibili sa Papelmerotti, correct me if I'm wrong, no? Doon sa parang bilihan siya ng mga ganon. Meron akong favorite din na binibili na calendar. So parang may mga quotes din kasi siya. Then parang inspirational quotes doon sa taas ng calendar, tapos sa baba ipaplat mo yung mga gagawin mo, mga goals mo. Halimbawa sa isang buwan, kung kayo lalo na yung mga nag-work diyan, you plan or you set your goal to have a savings ng parang 20K, 'di ba? So lalagay mo 'yun doon. Then you can also plot din sa inyong calendar yung mga bagay na gagawin ninyo. Parang doon kasi pag nakita nyo na-accomplish na siya, ang sarap makita. I don't know ha, kung ako lang nakaka-experience ng ganito, pero kapag naka-cross out mo kasi yung mga to-do list mo, parang you feel productive kasi you accomplish something, right? Lalo na sa planner. Ay, I accomplished this one. Nakapunta ako sa ganito, natapos ko tong ganito. End of school year na, yay, may mga ganun pa. Diba? So, something like that. Okay? Organize yourself. Next. Remove non-essential tasks or activities. Okay? So, just say no if that is non-essential. Yung, alam mo yon, yung sayang oras, yung pupunta ka lang sa ganito pero wala ka namang napala, walang na-add na value sa inyo. Unless na lang if you're after the emotion na sumaya ka, no? So, hindi naman siya, hindi siya non-essential because you feel something na nakapagpa-refresh sa inyong emotion. Remove non-essential. No, there's nothing wrong in saying no ng walang guilt feeling. I know for sure hindi lang ako nag-iisa dito na having a hard time in saying no. Okay? So nasa process naman tayong lahat. Okay? Remove non-essential tasks or activities. If ML ay hindi naman essential sa inyo, don't do it na. Parang iba kumikita. Like for example, yung AXI ngayon. 'Di ba? Sino dito mga scholar na? May mga scholar na ba dito? I'm also looking for scholar din eh. Kasi syempre, 'di ba? The more na meron kang pinagkukuhanan ng iyong kita, 'di ba? Syempre mas mainam. Ayan, so may mga scholar pala dito, no? Which is good. Ayan, sipagan niya lang sa paglalaro ng AXI. So that is something essential sa inyo kasi nakakatulong kayo. Easy AXI lang, ma'am. All right. And then, plan ahead. Okay? Plan ahead of time. It's okay kung hindi na-accomplish yung plano ninyo. Don't take it in a negative way. Baka kasi, it's not yet the right time for you. May iba kasi kaya ayaw magplano kasi nadidisappoint. No, it's okay. It's okay to plan na hindi nangyari yung plano. Baka on the other day or on the next year, meron palang mas better doon sa pinano ninyo na hindi natupad, no? You just really have to trust the process, no? It's okay to feel disappointed, but handle it with, with positive outlook na, ay, alamin niyo muna, ano kaya nangyari? No? You have to look on the other side of it na ano bang nangyari? Ano bang tinuturo mo sa akin, Lord? No, pray ka. Ano bang tinuturo sa akin ng Diyos? Bakit hindi nangyari sa akin yung plano? Kasi normally mararamdaman nyo talaga frustrated. Hindi nangyari yung plano eh. 'Di ba? Lalo na yung mga drawing ninyong gala. Nagplano kayo ng gala, hindi naman nangyari. Ano lang, plano lang siya. Drawing lang, no? Plano lang. Pero walang kulay. Okay? Ayan. Sige, next. Di nga ako scholar, Sir Job. Di nga ako scholar, naghahanap din ako eh. Alright. Now, what are the benefits? Okay? So, what are the benefits if you were able to apply those tips? Ayan. So, sabi ng iba sa inyo, effective. So, if you have applied this, yung mga tips na binigay ko sa inyo, ito yung makukuha yung benefit. This is the summary na, no? All in all. Stress relief. Diba? Hindi ka stress kasi hindi ka nararush. Get my point? Kasi kapag ka nagpo-procrastinate, diba? Yung mga dapat mong gawin na hindi mo naman nagagawa ay, nakakaramdam ka ng stress, ng anxiety, kasi nararush ka eh. Pero if you do it ahead of time, if you do it on time, no? You free yourself from stress. That's one thing. Second, you can have more time. Ano yung more time? These are your free time. Don't get me wrong about, having free time with your available time. No? How you can spend your time with yourself. You can spend your time on doing the things you love to do, yung mga hobbies ninyo nang wala kang iniisip na dapat tapusin, 'di ba? At least yan, makatapos kayo na maaga, you can spend your time with yourself sa paglilipang, 'di ba? not only to other people, no? Spend your time as well sa sarili ninyo. Treat niyo sarili ninyo, di ba? Sometimes kasi nakaka-drain if you are, buong araw na kausap mo ang ibang tao, nakaka-drain din minsan. So, allot time for yourself so you can also give something to other people, 'di ba? If you love yourself more, you can give love to other people. So, spend time with yourself. No, hindi siya kalungkutan na mag-isa. It's a part of your life na minsan kailangan matutunan natin mag-isa. Okay? Next, number 3, more opportunities. Okay? Dahil stress relief na, kumbaga, you free yourself from stress, you have more time, dahil marami kang oras, you can also gain more opportunities. Example, halimbawa, natapos ko lahat ng gagawin ko, natapos ko na yung mga forms, natapos ko na yung mga grades, natapos ko na yung pag-sort ng mga dapat ipamigay sa inyo, ng bigayan ng card, then I can have opportunities on earning something or learning something. Side hustle ba? No? Yung mga side hustle, halimbawa, opportunities in earning money sa pag-commission ng art. Kasi I do also commission sa pinagkakasama din siya sa side hustle ko yung commission, no, yung pag-sketch, no? So that's an opportunity. 'Di ba? Kasi marami kang oras. You can have an opportunity on doing other things for you to learn. And then the last one, ability to realize goals. So, therefore, dahil nakatapos na kayo, you can have time to reflect. Reflect on yourself if you are reaching your goal na ba. Ando doon ka na ba para ma-accomplish mo yung goal na sinet mo? Or hindi pa, malayo pa, kasi nasa proseso ka pa. So, the fourth one is about reflecting, no? Reflecting on your dreams, reflecting on your goals, if you were able to reach that goals ba? Kaya ba ng abilities ninyo? Because you have applied time management. Okay? Again, this benefits stress relief, more time, more opportunities, ability to realize goals. Okay? Now, to end this session, I would like to, leave some words of wisdom. You can earn back your wasted money, but never the wasted time. So spend your time wisely on the things that can let you grow, let improve yourself, doing something you love, 'di ba? So, pera, kung kayo naghahanap buhay na kaya nyo kitain yan. Pero yung wasted time, it can never be back. Okay? So, spend your time wisely. Something that is productive and hindi kayo nagpo-procrastinate, and at the same time, it helps you grow to a better person, and that better until that better person become the best version of yourself. Okay? So that's my talk about the time management. I hope you get something from it, and I guess we can proceed. If you have questions on your mind, you can chat sa ating chat box, or sa mga nanonood sa live stream, you can comment it down.
Thank you for that wonderful discussion, Ma'am, Miss Jalisa. So, ayun, as Ma'am Jalisa said, open na po yung Q&A natin. So, mag-raise lang po kayo ng hand, or mag-unmute po kayo, or kaya naman is gamitin na lang po yung chat box for your questions. Do you have any questions?
You can also send your questions sa ating mga moderators. Yung may nakakita kayo dyan sa ating chat box, no, ng mga immersion, yan. Mga moderators din natin yan. Ayan, may question si Julian. What is your question?
Ma'am, last na lang po to, mama. Hindi ko po talaga gets kung ano po gagawin ko eh. Ano po ba yung gagawin ko po sa work immersion po, ma'am? Hindi ko po talaga gets.
Sa work immersion. Teka,
Opo,
di
hindi
ba
ko
ang...
po talaga gets, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Let me explain it to you. Sige.
Opo, sige po.
Alright, so listen carefully ha. Okay.
Opo.
Ang pinili mo is webinar, right?
Yes po.
Kayong mga pinili ang webinar, after you accomplished all the 14 topics, ang gagawin nyo muna, tapusin nyo muna ito lahat ha. After that, I will provide the question, no? I will provide the question for you to answer. Para kayong gagawa ng reflection paper. Parang ganon. No? Meron kayong sasagutan na question related doon sa topic. Okay? Halimbawa lang, ngayong day 1 natapos na. Tapos na yung day 1 natin. So, nag-post na ako sa Facebook group natin ng mga questions na sasagutan ninyo. Okay? So, yung questions na yun yung ilalagay ninyo sa portfolio ninyo with your answer. Okay? 3 questions yun.
Ma'am, yung question po, lalagay ko po sa portfolio ko.
Yes. What do you mean?
Hindi po, naguguluhan lang po kasi ako eh.
Sige, ulitin ko ulit ha. Yung, di ba, I will provide you a question. I mean, sa akin gagaling ang question, sa amin ni Sir Jom. Ngayon, ipopost namin yun sa Facebook group. These are the questions to the topic mental health. Mental health, ando doon yung 3 question. Kokopyahin mo yun, ilalagay mo siya sa journal, sa portfolio with your answer. Okay?
Sige, yung answer lang po mismo.
Ano po?
Yung answer lang po mismo.
Question followed by your answer. Gets na?
Okay po.
Kumbaga, kasi binili mo immersion, webinar, hindi ka mag-work kay teacher. Ang gagawin mo na lang, accomplish mo ang webinar and then tatapusin mo yung essay, yung questions. Okay na? 3 pages siya.
Okay na? Nakuha na, Julian?
Opo, sir. May mga nangingilam lang po eh.
3 pages yon. Ang kailangan may present after this webinar.
Okay. Ayan. Sige, meron ditong question, naka-direct message. Ma'am, paano naman po yung sa mga immersion? Paano bang, lahat kayo kasi dito nak-immersion eh. Ano ba yung tinutukoy mo dito? Ma'am, paano naman po yung sa mga immersion? You can unmute your mic. Lahat kayo immersion nak eh. Magkakaiba lang kayo ng pathway. Yung iba webinar, yung iba kay teacher. Kasi pag ganito nangyari no, para sa mga naguguluhan. Though this is not related na sa ano, since ako naman ang inyong immersion teacher, no? Ang tawag dito, di ba kay teacher, yung mga pumili kay work immersion from home kay teacher, ni-required kayo din umattend ng webinar. Tama? So, it's up to your supervisor kasi na kung i-require nila kayong pa-attendin ng webinar. So, ang pagkakaiba lang, ibang gagawin ninyo dun kay supervisor. Gets? No? So, lahat kayo immersion dito. Magkakaiba lang kayo ng pathway. Iba sa inyo, ang pathway lang, webinar lang. Yung iba naman, ang pinili, immersion from home with their parent. Iba naman, immersion from home, dun sa pinili nilang CMI, si teacher. Yung sa mga, anong mga TC? Anak, wag ka mag-shortcut. Hindi ko naiintindihan ng shortcut. What is TC?
Teacher po yun, ma'am.
Teacher. Kala ko take care. Yung sa mga teacher. Ayan. So, siguro ni-require ka rin umattend ng supervisor mo dito, no? So, makikipag-coordinate kayo sa kanya kung anong gagawin nyo after nyo umattend ng webinar. Okay? Ayan. Sige, siguro sana naliwanagan ka na. Liwanagan na kayo. Ayan. Sige, Divine, take it away. May question pa ba?
Wala na po eh. So, if you don't have any questions...
Wait. I see some a question here. Ma'am, possible po ba na yung isang tao wala pong time management Yes. Of course, lalo na yung talagang, don't get me wrong ha, yung walang sinet na goal. Halimbawa for a day is wala ka talagang ginawa is kundi humilata lang talaga, no? You can say it na walang time management kasi wala kang sinet na goal. Remember kanina, number 1, you have to set goals para ma-align mo yung oras mo, yung pagmamanage ng oras mo dun sa goals mo. Kaya nga tayo nag-aaral ng time management kasi naka-align siya sa mga gusto mong ma-reach na goal. So that's possible. Okay? Ayan. Ma'am, okay. So I have a question here. Hindi na po kailangan ng hard copy. That's soft copy. So I will provide, hindi pa ako nagpo-provide kasi ng soft copy ng link ng Google Drive na pagpapasahan nyo kasi hindi pa naman kayo tapos. Nagsisimula pa lang naman kayo. Okay? Tapos yung mga naka-immersion from home with their parent or their relative, wait for my endorsement letter. No. So, mag-email ako doon. Then, once na-receive nyo yung endorsement letter, you can start doing your immersion from home. Okay? Technically, wala naman sila dito, no? Yung mga nag-immersion from home with their relative. Ayan. Sige, question pa. Do you still have questions in mind? Sige, I can also entertain questions na regarding sa immersion ninyo.
Ma'am, yung ask ko lang po yung about po sa document.
Documentation, that's the photograph while doing your immersion.
Mga screenshot lang po, ganun.
Not only the screenshot, but while doing your work. So, papakuha kayo habang ma-attend kayo na, halimbawa, ngayon ma-attend kayo ng webinar, pakuha kayo sa mga kasama nyo sa bahay habang nag-immersion kayo. Okay, ang dami kong natutunan about time management. So, I have some feedback here. Ang dami ko pong natutunan about time management. Thank you po, nalinawan po ako. Lalo, salamat po, ma'am. Ma'am, pag wala po bang time management, ibig sabihin po ba ay di ka na po ba organisadong tao? Grabe naman. We cannot judge a person, ano? Unang-una, so, hindi halimbawa, sabihin natin, ako, wala akong time management. Hindi ako organisadong tao. You have to understand first. That's one of my greatest rule. Piliing umunawa, no? Bakit? Paano ko nasabi? May mga tao na pwede nating masabing walang time management because they are psychologically ill. You get my point? So, dahil hindi sila nakakapag-isip ng maayos, definitely, so, they have to deal with themselves first. So, we cannot judge them, diba? So, we have to know first, ano ba yung pinagdadaanan ng tao? So, we cannot judge them, no? Before you judge, I mean, avoid judging, but understanding, no? Piliin umunawa instead mag-judge. Hindi naman maganda sasabihin nyo sa tao, huwag na lang magsalita. But again, it doesn't mean na kung walang time management ay hindi organisadong tao. Okay? So, intindihin natin baka mayroong pinagdadaanan. Kaya sometimes they are not being productive or they are not busy with their life. Okay. So may question din dito. I'll read the other question, Divine, ha, kasi iba naka-direct message. Sa immersion mo lang po ba, ma'am? What do you mean? No. Lahat. As I mentioned during our orientation, kada araw ng nag-immersion kayo, you have to take a picture, no? So the documentation while you are working, aside from the screenshot. Mali ko ba kung kinopen nyo lang yung screenshot nyo dun sa kaklase nyo, di ba? So, you ask your family, relative na kuhanan kayo ng picture habang nag-work. Okay. Wala po akong time management, ma'am. Meron. Hindi nyo pa inaayos lang siguro. And this is the time. Ito na ang sign na magkaroon kayo ng time management. Kung sinasabi niyo sarili niyo wala kayong time management, dahil narinig niyo to, this is the beginning for you to have your time management. Ayan. Question pa. No, yung picture na kasama yun sa ilalagay nyo sa portfolio. Okay? Sa portfolio nyo ilalagay yun. Yan.
Ma'am,
Yes?
yung webinar po ba, kung yung diniscuss nyo ngayong araw, pipili po kami doon.
Again?
Sa diniscuss nyo po ngayong araw, pipili po kami doon.
What do you mean pipili? Paano pipili? Pipili saan?
Sa topic po.
No, wala kang pipiliin. You have to accomplish all the webinar topics. The 7 sessions.
Okay
Actually,
po.
14 sessions. All right, thank you for that question. Okay, another question. Yes, that's day-to-day. Yes po, magkasama na. Again, journal. Of course, pag sinabi natin journal, that's day-to-day. Okay? Ayan. Kasama din po ba yung mga nag-webinar sa magte-take ng picture while working? Yes po, lahat ng ginagawa nyo sa web, sa immersion related sa immersion, naka-document.
Ma'am, may question din po dito. Sabi po, hi, kapag daw po ba mag-i-immersion po, magre-record lang po kapag sa teacher po mag-i-immersion?
Recording ng mga grades ba? Siguro tinutukoy niya. As of now, hindi pa naman kasi start ng klase natin. Again, nakadepende kay teacher kung ano yung papagawa nila sa inyo. Okay?
Thank you po.
Alright. Bali, screenshot lang po ang meron ako. What do you mean? You are using laptop? Tama ba? Hindi, kasi may nag-chat po na screenshot lang daw ang meron siya. Wala ding phone. Wala din yung brother niya para mag-take ng picture. You can set timer kung naka-phone kayo. Diba? Yeah. Screenshot and then take a picture of yourself while doing your selfie. Oo. Yes po, online. Online po ang inyong portfolio. Po ba gagawin yung day-to-day course sa MS Word po? Kasi soft copy nga po.
Ma'am, may nag-direct message po sa akin. Ano daw po bang kulay ng portfolio? Siguro po yung theme po yung tinatanong niya.
Wala. Hindi, kasi soft copy tayo siguro tinutunan, ano ba to? Yung clear book ba? Wala man. Kasi tayo, soft copy. So, yeah. Oo. Kung ano yung sinend ko sa inyo na format nung journal, ay nung portfolio ninyo, yung susundin ninyo, wala naman yung color. Okay. Anak, okay. May nagtatanong kasi dito, paano po? Anak, kaya yung gawa ng paraan niya. You can set timer on yourself para makuha ng kayo ng picture.
May tanong din po dito.
Okay.
Ano daw po ba yung pinagkaiba ng sa webinars sa teacher and then gagawa pa rin daw po ba sila ng journal na 3 pages or hindi na daw po? Hindi daw po kasi magets.
Kung kayo ay nag-immersion kay teacher, halimbawa sa akin, nag-immersion kayo, tapos ni-require ko kayo umattend ng webinar, nasa discretion ko yun kung papagawin ko pa kayo kasi sa akin na kayo immersion. Diba? Alam mo kay Sir John. Si Sir John, ni-require kayo umattend, right? May mga ni-require dito na umattend ng ating webinar series. Ngayon, alam ko merong papagawa sa inyo si Sir John na iba. No? Ngayon, yung sa webinar series natin, ang gagawin nyo, after you have attended all of these topics, you have to accomplish yung ibibigay ko ng mga essay questions. Then, after that, you can submit na. Follow nyo yung yung instruction ko nasa FB group. Nandoon lahat.
May another question pa po. Paano daw po yung gagawin sa time card or timesheets kapag po sa webinar series ang pathway na pinili?
kung ano yung initin ninyo dito, kasi may attendance tayo, right? That wala na kayong lalagay doon na time card kasi nag-webinar series kayo. So, this is your, yung attendance ninyo na nire-record ngayon, na mga naka-assign na mag-monitor, yun na yung sa attendance ninyo sa webinar. Okay?
May question po ulit. Ano daw po yung cover page na para daw po sa portfolio?
Anak, nasa page natin. Nasa page. Everything you are asking right now, nasa page. Check that page. Nakikita ko kasi. Okay, may question dito. Is there a certain way to help people who are mentally ill in terms of time management? Mentally ill? Mentally ill in terms of time management. What do you mean by this? You are having a mental breakdown because of your time management? Tama ba? Siguro that's what you are. Sige, this is a perfect timing. I have a friend who are also suffering about his availability. Parang sa availability niya, parang nagbe-breakdown siya because he can't make himself available to his loved ones. So what you need to do is just be there. No, just be there with that person if that person is asking or naghahanap siya ng kausap at makikinig sa kanya. Katulad kanina, no, na nabanggit kanina ni Sir Gerald na ang tao na may problema, karaniwan niyan, ang kahanap niyan may kausap, makikinig at hindi magpapayo or magsasermon sa kanya. But if that person is asking you na, ano bang mapapayo mo sa akin? Then that is the time that you can also give your advice. But kapag ang kailangan niya or he is suffering on his mental illness, your presence means a lot. Napakalaking bagay yon sa taong nagdaranas ng mental breakdown. Your presence is enough. Kinig ka lang. Your presence and your ears.
Ma'am, another question po. Ano daw po yung ma-advise niyo daw po sa mga taong na-overwhelmed during workloads?
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point because I have also experienced that. When you are overwhelmed because ang daming ginagawa, di ba? Sa workload, sa studies ninyo, pause. No? Pause, breathe, and take a break. Kasi that also could trigger you sa pagbe-breakdown. No, based on my experience, I will answer you based on my experience kasi I handled that in a way na kailangan ko munang mapakalma ang emosyon ko para ma-accomplish ko yung task na hindi ko siya nakikita, na nalulunod ako sa dami ng ginagawa. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, batch by batch. Alang-alang mo or i-categorize mo alin doon yung mga importante, alin doon yung mga urgent na dapat nang maunang matapos sa hindi. So that in that way, nakikita mo kung ano yung mga na-accomplish mo dahil na-categorize mo yung mga urgent at saka yung mga important. And also, isa sa nakatulong din sa akin is yung paggagawa ng to-do list. Yung may checklist ka. Kahit yung maliliit na bagay, sinusulat ko siya. Kasi it's part of accomplishment at part siya para labanan ko yung emotion ko pag na-overwhelm ako sa dami ng ginagawa. So kapag nakikita ko, ay may na-check na ako sa nagawa ko, it's part of fulfillment on myself para malabanan ko yung pagka-overwhelm doon sa dami ng ginagawa. So my advice, make a to-do list. Kahit maliit na bagay yan. Ultimo tawag dito, pagpapamper ng sarili mo or pagpapaganda ng sarili mo, ilagay mo sa checklist mo kasi that could help you to overcome yung pagre-react doon, yung emotional reaction natin sa overwhelm ng trabaho natin. Kasi lalo na ngayon, di ba? I personally experienced that na maiiyak ka sa dami ng ginagawa kasi hindi mo alam kung anong uunahin. Kaya ang maganda, gawa ka talaga to-do list. Now, whether small activity or big activity, ilagay mo doon. Sulat mo siya. Okay, I want to help her kaya lang di ko po alam paano siya i-handle. Just again, your presence. Your presence do matter to that person and your patience. Kailangan mong malawak ng pag-unawa doon sa tao na mayroong mental health condition. Again, pang-unawa, pasensya, at yung presensya. No? Yun yung pinakamahalaga. Kailangan mo ng mahabang pasensya dyan eh. Kasi hindi mo naman alam kung ano ba yung talagang tunay na pinagdadaanan niya kasi hindi ka nakakaranas nun. Diba? So you have to take, it really takes patience, kindness, and your love and passion on helping that person to overcome. And when that time comes, diba, you could finally tell that person that na conquer niya yung ganong klase ng difficulty, no? Okay, I have a question here. Paano mo po, this is a direct message, ano? Paano mo po na ma-manage time mo as teacher and as a student? Okay, actually, nung the first time I enrolled sa UP, I am also struggling. Nakaka-challenge siya because, you know me as your teacher that I love to challenge myself because without challenge, I believe there's no learning kapag hindi na-challenge yung sarili natin. Kasi hindi ka lumalago kung hindi ka na-challenge. So, it's a challenge for me. Kasi, unang-una, aaralin ko yung lesson na ituturo ko rin sa inyo, i-refresh ko yung sarili ko dun sa mga sasabihin ko sa inyo, and at the same time, meron ako inaalala din na term paper. Alam mo yun? Kasi kapag nag-aaral ka ng master's degree, it's a matter of reading and writing eh. It's reading and writing kasi more on basa, sulat, kinig. Kasi you are equipped enough with the knowledge, kailangan na lang siya mas paluguin at more on papers talaga. So, katulad na sinabi ko kanina, I schedule my priorities. Nag-aalat ako ng time para sa pag-aaral ko na sa araw na yon graduate school ko lang. Sa pag-aaral ko lang. Then, on the next day, on my work, para hindi nasasagasaan yung trabaho ko. Kasi it's nakakapangit yun ng reputation na umuong ka sa ganito pero hindi pala kayang mapanindigan. No? So, kailangan schedule talaga yung priorities. Okay? So, that's a good question. Ayan. So, thank you for that question. No, that's also a struggle for me. But again, all of us are work in progress sa pagpapalago ng sarili natin. Okay? Do you still have your questions? By the way, the link on our evaluation for afternoon session are posted sa ating Zoom chat. Ayan. Question pa?
Ayun, wait lang.
Yes po. Do you have a question? Sino yung nagsalita? Jenny, is that you?
Ma'am, siguro po yung pino-point out niya po is hindi pa po namin pinipaste yun sa may evaluation. Yung meron pa po kasing nag-a-attendance nung sa may ano po. Yung bawat strand po.
Okay. Sige, alright. Sige. So, yung mga, kanina, ayan, na-post na dito sa Zoom chat natin. Thank you. Then, isa din, magkaiba yung attendance sa evaluation po, ha? Ayan. Pakiclick na lang yung mga link natin. Well, again, overall, schedule your priorities. List your priorities, set your goals, then schedule those priorities. That's the overall, siguro, na, kumbaga, summary ng talk sa time management. That's what I also learned dealing with my own journey sa pagmamanage ng time. Kasi I also have my other clubs na paghuhunang sarili, especially in public speaking. Ayan. Kasi I believe in, learning never stops as long as you are living. Ayan. So, do you still have your questions? Yeah, it's okay, Ruiz. Yvette, it's okay. May concern pa ba? O while accomplish na lang yung mga link na nasa Zoom chat natin. I guess wala na siguro. Meron pa ba, Divine? So we can proceed.
Wala na po. Pero may ika-clarify lang po ako para po dun sa about po sa evaluation. So yung evaluation po, yung nakalagay po dyan na advisor is yung ilalagay nyo po yung name po ng advisor nyo po sa class. Hindi po yung advisor nyo po dun sa pinag-i-immersionan nyo po.
Again, anak?
Yung clarification lang po, yung para po dun sa evaluation, yung nakalagay po dyan na advisor, para po yan dun sa name po dapat ng advisor nyo dun po sa class, hindi po yung advisor po nung sa, parang yung supervisor po nila sa immersion.
Yung advisor nyo mismo, halimbawa sa service, advisor nyo si Sir JP, Sir Mendoza. Kasi if dapat nakalagay dyan, supervisor. It's advisor na, advisor. Kasi di ba naka-provide naman yung section niya. So may ang title page naman kasi niya is ay title nung link is yung section. So what you need to provide there is the name of the advisor lang. So that I know who sino yung i-coordinate, no? Ayan.
I guess po ma'am, wala na pong tanong, wala na rin pong nagda-direct message.
Alright, sige.
So if you don't have any questions left, we're now moving into giving a certificate of appreciation for our afternoon speaker. So, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is proudly presented to Miss Jalisa Prestoza for imparting an insightful talk on the topic Time Management in the webinar series held on July 16, 2021 via Zoom meeting. So, I hope each and every one of us learn a lot about time management and also magamit natin to in our daily lives. So, okay now, please be reminded lang po again, dun po sa mga links po dyan ng Google form, please paki-fill up po yan for your attendance at the same time for giving your certificates po. And then after this, so now we're gonna formally close our session for day 1 of webinar. Here is Mr. Jomedes Capasio for our closing remarks. Mr. Jomedes.
Good afternoon. Ang galing naman ng ating MC, ng ating host, at sa lahat naman ng mga kasamahan nyo. Ang gaganda. So, kagabi ko pa pinupuri si Ma'am Jel regarding din sa mga presentation na ginagawa ng kanyang mga work immersion students. Good job, Ma'am Jel. Good job, immersion students. Ayun. Congratulations sa team kasi well-organized po ang pagkaka-present, lahat mula session 1 natin kay Mr. Gerald hanggang ngayon. Actually, yung attendance nyo, kanina ko pa binabantayan yan. Nasa 200 plus tayo. So, again, congratulations sa inyong lahat. And hopefully, mas marami pa kayo matututunan sa mga susunod na mga araw. Okay? Good afternoon, everyone.
Alright, siguro we can take a group picture for our day 1 webinar series. Okay? Sinong pwedeng mag-take ng picture? Can you, Divine or Princess? So, mga ilan ba tong slides? 10 slides. Alright. 10 slides ba? Yeah, 8 pala, 8. Okay, open, come, everyone. Kindly turn on your camera. Ang very good naman ng mga naka-uniform. Good job, good job. Sige, it's okay, Atasha. Anyone, sige. Start na. Sige, sino mag-screenshot? Princess? Okay, sige. Bilang ka.
1, 2, 3.
Napasundo po tawag na rin pag lalaking tao.
Tapos na ba? Pumipila ka ba, Princess? Kindly mute your mic, please. Ayan.
Isa pa po.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Say cheese!
Cheese. Done na? Alright, sige. Thank you so much and have a great day, everyone. Please don't forget to accomplish the attendance sheet and the evaluation for our today's webinar. Thank you again and good job, immersion. My immersion, faith and service. You did great today.
Ask lang po, ma'am, anong oras po kami mag-out for immersion po? Sa Gbol. Ma'am, naka-mute po kayo.
5 para ma-accomplish nyo yung dapat accomplish about the certificates for today's webinar session. Thank you.